News now in the Detroit bankruptcy. A new deal reached tonight that would settle the city's pension debt, and this is going to free up a whole lot of money for the city of Detroit. That debt is $286 million. You remember back in January, a judge rejected a $165 million deal that would have settled the debt, saying that was too generous. Well, tonight, the two sides have agreed on a number, $85 million. 7 Action News reporter Jeff Vaughn standing by live downtown Detroit tonight, uncovering all of these breaking details to explain, Jeff, what all this means.
Well, it still needs a judge's approval, Stephen, but I'm told the city may file that motion as early as tomorrow in bankruptcy court here behind me. But for all intents and purposes, it is a done deal. $201 million saved.
7 Action News learned tonight that Kevin Orr, UBS, and Merrill Lynch Capital Services have entered into a settlement under which they have resolved all claims related to pension swaps between the city and the two banks for $85 million. Orr, in a statement, says, "We appreciate the bank's willingness to work with us to reach a solution that we think balances our goal to provide realistic recoveries to creditors while freeing up critical funds that we can invest to improve the quality of life in Detroit." Orr went on to say the agreement provides for the banks to release their claims on casino tax and development revenue that the city had pledged as collateral for the swaps arrangement made back in 2005. The swaps were a guarantee against rising interest rates in a pension funding deal. When interest rates dropped, the swaps ended up costing the city millions. This arrangement is a significant drop over the last numbers the city, UBS, and Merrill Lynch were discussing in January, when Judge Stephen Rhodes rejected an offer of $165 million made by the banks. Rhodes also rejected the original offer of $230 million from the banks, calling the debt possibly illegal, as structured by then-Mayor Kwame Kilpatrick. That emboldened Orr, who then threatened to sue UBS and Merrill Lynch, which probably led to the significant discount in repayment announced today.
Now, that original plan was costing the city some $50 million a year in those payments. That is now wiped out. And Stephen, a sign of things to come. Kevin Orr had this added to that statement today, saying that he hopes this resolution serves as a model for compromise on other financial matters. Live in Detroit, Jeff Vaughn, 7 Action News.
And still, the judge has to go along with it, so we'll be following that part of the story. Thank you very much, Jeff.